Welcome to Ireland's Next Top Biofuel. My name is Aoife and I'm studying renewable gas policy here at UCC. Our growing energy demand in the face of depleting fossil fuels and climate change means we need to look towards more sustainable forms of energy. Renewable gas, or green gas, is a form of renewable energy that is produced from biological material. It can also be produced from non-biological sources. It is a renewable energy that can be used to produce renewable electricity, heat, or transport fuel. During Engineers Week, we are examining the different sources of renewable gas for Ireland to see which is the best. Our judges for the competition are Sinéad Moynahan and Browne from Coláiste Treasa in Karthik. They recently won their category in the BT Young Scientist competition for their project on STEM subject choice at second level. Today, we'll be examining the greenhouse gas emission savings from our different feedstocks to see which is the most sustainable form that we can bring forward in the competition. But first, we need to find out how this is done. So greenhouse gases are the gases that contribute to global warming. These are mainly carbon dioxide, methane, and nitrogen. We calculate the emissions by looking at the emissions throughout the entire process. So for example, taking grass biomethane, we look at the emissions from cultivation through to anaerobic digestion processing and to the end use. We calculate the emissions saved by comparing with the fossil fuel that is being replaced. This is called the fossil fuel comparator, and for biofuels, we normally compare with the emissions for diesel to give us our emissions saved. Okay, so we asked each of our remaining contestants what the greenhouse gas emissions saved for each of their sources were.
So if you're using a power to gas technology, greenhouse gas emissions saved or carbon dioxide emissions saved will depend on the source of electricity. If you're using curtailed wind electricity to power this technology and CO2 from the process of biogas upgradation, you get a total saving of 117%.
Okay, thank you.
Grass could have a range of values, which depends on the amount of carbon that can be sequestered or stored in the ground. At the upper end, this could be about 150%, but because this carbon sequestration is very hard to quantify, it's best to use a more conservative estimate of about 75%.
Thank you.
An optimal system for seaweed would give a saving of about 70%.
Thank you.
The food waste or the organic fraction of the municipal waste gives a range about 73% in the greenhouse savings.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so the judges have made our decision. Food waste and seaweed, can you please step forward? And the others, you can step to the side. Both of you had the lowest greenhouse gas emissions saved. And although this one was close, it was also very clear. So food waste, you're still in the running towards becoming Ireland's next top biofuel. So that concludes day 6. Tomorrow is our final episode where we'll be comparing the total resource potential in Ireland for each of our sources. Tune in then for the final episode of Ireland's Next Top Biofuel.